Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano.
I'm Presley.
And we are back with another Star Wars toy unboxing. This time, what are we looking at?
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. So this past Rogue Friday, for all the new Rogue One toys that came out, they released some new Hot Wheels Carships is what these are called. Now you got one specifically there. That is the Rogue One set. But these all came out the same day too. These are all brand new. These aren't specifically Rogue One, but what they are they are your favorite Star Wars ships, starships, reimagined as Hot Wheels.
Oh.
So, looks pretty cool. Now we have some older ones that were Star Wars characters that were reimagined as Hot Wheels. This time they're specifically going to be ships, plus we have the Rogue One set, which is a Stormtrooper and a Death Trooper. So that one's characters. This one's still characters. The other ones, though, are the new Carships. Now, what do we got here? So we said we have a Stormtrooper and Death Trooper from Rogue One.
Cool.
We've got a TIE Fighter. This TIE Fighter looks really cool.
Ooh.
It looks kind of neat. We've got Boba Fett's Slave One. That one looks really cool. It's always been one of my favorite ships. Millennium Falcon looks really great. And the last one is the X-Wing Starfighter. Now, one thing I noticed on the packaging is it says they are great for tracks. So we're going to have to make ourselves a giant Hot Wheels track and test these things out. What do you say?
It said they're great, so.
It says they're great. We got to be sure.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the unboxing of these things first. Take a look. Let's do the X-Wing fighter first off. Open it.
Next, let's do this one.
Go for it. Just open it up. Why not?
I have a question. Are these Hot Wheels going in your room?
No, since we're opening them, you get to play with them.
Woohoo!
These Hot Wheels we get to play with. But on Rogue One, I did buy some other Hot Wheels.
Ooh, which ones?
That you will not get to play with. They're ones that are actually in the background. They're just off frame, but I'm going to show them to you once we get this unboxing done. You guys can see those new ones. Exactly. They're Hot Wheels that are themed to different planets. Cool. Alright, so I've got that, and I've got one more coming. One more coming. Feel free to just throw the trash on the floor. I'll pick it up after the video's done. Woo! Cool. Trash. It's all gone. Alright, so that is really cool. Alright, let's line them up. Let's take a look. Here, line them up. Let's put them all close. And we can take a look at them up close. Okay, take a look at these things real quick. Look at this up close. This little TIE Fighter looks amazing. Yeah. I love it. I love the markings on it. It's got these little like green laser blasts by the wheels. Okay, next up we've got Slave One. Notice it's got the markings on there of Boba Fett. It's got his little insignia on the side there. That looks really cool. We've got the Millennium Falcon. Look at that thing. That looks rad. I really like that. It's got the little rebel symbol on it. The coloring looks cool. Take a look at the back, just like the Falcon. Very nice, very nice. X-Wing, you said you really like this one? Yeah. I like the checkerboards on there, that's kind of cool. So ska. We've got some little twin engines. I like the wings going on. The wings look good. They seem to roll well. Next up, we've got the Death Trooper. Star Wars Death Trooper. Looking him straight in the eyes, it does look like a Death Trooper mask. Yeah. It does, a lot. It's got the little green windshield. It's got some green lights on the front.
Didn't work.
That looks really cool. Oh, look at the helmet. Look at like the back. Notice how it's kind of like lopsided back here. It's almost like a cape. That's really cool looking. All right. Lastly, we've got a Stormtrooper. Take a look. The Stormtrooper looks good. I like the
rusted up.
Yeah, he's like burnt or something. Sorry, I dropped him. It's like he's burning right at the wheel.
Is it like a special one or something?
I don't know. He looks cool though.
Is it like a specific person?
It just said Stormtrooper. That's pretty sweet. So I like how they roll. They roll well. We're just going to have to test these things out on a track.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so the ones I was talking about earlier are these Hot Wheels that are themed to different planets. So we've got one that's going to be Camino. You can take a look there. It says Camino on the side of the car. Looks pretty cool. Next up, we've got one for Mustafar. It looks pretty good, minus that crazy glare from all the lights. But that is a pretty cool looking car. I like it. It says Mustafar right there on the side. Looks very nice. Alright, next up we've got Tatooine. Check it out, and there's a little Tusken Raider there on the side. It's more like a van looking thing. I like the artwork on the box. I love that it's old Ben's house right there. Looks really cool. Next up we have Hoth, and it's more like a Jeep. It's really cool. Look at the blue wheels, little orange thing going on there. That looks cool. After that, we've got Dagobah. And Dagobah looks cool. If you look very closely, it does say Dagobah right there written on the side. It might be hard to read, but it does say Dagobah. And it's a very swampy looking car. Okay, next up we've got Bespin. And there you go, Bespin's kind of a futuristic looking car. It's a little shot of the artwork on there. Alright, next up I've got Endor. Take a look at that. That looks really cool. Nice little car. And the last one I've got is for Jakku. And if you look close, there's like a Star Destroyer in the background. And it's just, it looks really good. I love these things. These things look amazing. And they're all along the side of my wall.